you do your downtime yet?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a downtime for Benadir as he talks to his beloved, or soon to be beloved, the Duchess Alicia, and we will take our seat from there. So, Benadir, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to give her proper tribute. I'm going to try to acquire
Okay.
um, things that I know that she would consider useful, pretty, functional, best in battle
How will you procure these items?
through trade and discourse and currency.
All right. So, I assume you have commerce.
I have seneschal, law, politics, academics, um, influence in trade.
How much
Uh,
influence and trade do you have?
one.
Um,
I also have allies at the dots.
how much allies?
One.
All right.
I have a 5 in resources.
That helps. That helps tremendously.
I have manipulation 5 and a streetwise of 3 and a subterfuge of 3.
All right, so you can definitely talk the game. It's just making sure you get to the right people to talk your game. Like, all right, so um, all right. Is there a section on your sheet, a blank section on your sheet under abilities where you can take up other traits?
Yeah.
You might want to pick up commerce. If you have any XPs left over,
Okay.
you're gonna need that.
All right.
All right, so with that, I'm going to say, what are you specifically looking for?
Um, you've never shown me a picture of her, so I really don't have much to go on. So
It
all
is.
I know is that like Norse storm giant, red-haired female. Like you've mentioned her name like twice.
All right. So looking.
Can,
Would you like a
can
picture?
I'd like a picture, maybe a description, or what she is, who she does,
Uh,
how she is, where she at.
who's she at?
Carmen San Diego, Carmen San Diego. What?
All right. I have a picture for you.
Okay.
Cuckoo clock of doom.
Yep. Lots of noise.
Doom. All right.
Mhm. Love you, honey. Yeah.
Click the link. It's in the
Okay. Seriously?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I need the screen share. All right. So, just so I don't seem like a dick, I'm going to click your link. All right.
All right.
And this is what pops up.
Yes.
Um, do I know if she has an aversion to pants?
This is happening.
Shirts? Hats?
um,
Any type of support?
she
It
does
looked like they were in water, for God's sakes. I mean,
she doesn't have an aversion, but she believes in the natural state of things.
yeah, in about 5 years, so will gravity. Shit. Anybody need vicissitude? This girl's gonna need it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I'm gonna try to with my measly crafts 3.
hmm
I'm gonna like show my interest in 12-handed, two-headed battle axes and see where the market takes me.
There is.
Because once again, I can't reiterate this enough. That's like a 12-handed, two-headed battle axe. Like, look at that thing. Ridiculous. And it has a pommel. It still has a pommel for balance.
So that means she uses it.
Yeah. So,
Please roll for me intelligence plus your intelligence plus streetwise, and add your points in allies and what was the other thing you had? Allies and influence.
resources.
Allies and influence.
Okay. I got yes. I rolled yes.
All right, you know of a well-known Nosferatu who sells armaments.
All right, let's do this. I write him a letter inquiring to attend for the inquiry of a 12-handed, two-headed battle axe, possibly with the magical inclination of Asimite blacksmithing, if possible.
All right. You send your letter.
Mm-hmm.
He responds back and says that he would like to speak with you. He has questions about the order. Like,
I would be more than happy to meet at a set time and location at your wonderful convenience, to gaze upon the beauty that is your craftsmanship, your artisanship, and of course, your choices with the resources at hand that you so eloquently deserve.
okay.
Weren't expecting that now, were you?
I was totally expecting that. So, you show up.
I do. With
It
gifts.
is a shop, not a working shop. The heat is boistering. It's very uncomfortable in here, but you're like a Zamisi and such things don't bother you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you see a very short, squat looking gentleman who is wailing away at what looks to be metal. And he spits every now and then, and after a while he'll look up and say, "What do you want?"
I was inquiring on your 12-handed, two-headed battle axes.
And then he looks up. You can see the blood perspiration on his skin. He kind of
Mhm.
wipes it. He'll ask for a minute. Goes to the back. You're sitting there for about maybe 10, 20 minutes.
Mhm.
Comes back out. It's cleaner this time.
Mhm.
And he says, "We can talk in the front."
Thank
Close,
you.
closes the door. Coughs a bit and says, "My name is Lucky. What can I do you
Oh
for?"
dear. As I said, I am very interested in 12-handed, two-headed battle axes, perchance with the Assamite sorcery of blacksmithing blessed upon it.
He's taking notes, and then he says, "Two-handed."
12-handed.
Stops writing. Excuse me, what?
12-handed. Plus 2.
Is this for decorative purposes?
This is for war purposes. It will need to be very durable and quite battle ready in every sense of the word.
He looks at you and says, "12-handed battle axe."
12-handed, two-headed battle axe.
12-handed two-headed battle axe. As you see him scribbling with a piece of charcoal on parchment, like, and you said you required Assamite blessing.
Yes, of durability.
He kind of looks and he says, "Well, that will cost you extra in
I
favor."
would love to pay you in gold. Up front, if possible.
He stops writing. "This is not gold. This is time, resources, and personal favors.
I
We have
believe
far,
first
we have far reached the time of gold."
I believe first you will need to create this 12-handed, two-headed battle axe. And if gold will not suffice after that, we can discuss.
He looks at you and says, "How do I know that you will return with said payment?"
Because I would prefer to pay you up front.
"I will require payment at the halfway period. Is this sufficient for you?"
Anthony, paying somebody up front means I would like to pay you now.
I understand what that he's saying.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, he's being a derelict right now. Like,
He's being that guy.
he's being that guy. Like,
I can pay you later and stuff now. Totally. Yes, that is not a problem.
he looks at you and then I'm trying to go for a theme. I was trying to go for a joke before you got like all real and shit. Like,
That's all right. I believe you can make this.
as a very squat woman looks at him, slaps him upside the head, and says, "You will accept the money now." Like,
We know who wears the pants in this shop.
Both of them, hopefully, so they don't burn.
and this very crass woman kind of spits and says, "He doesn't. He just creates things. I actually handle the books." Well, how much you?
Lovely. I would be very joyous to sit with you and discuss this.
So what has my bumbling husband agreed to? Like,
Well, In case it is not possible, I would like to discuss it with you, considering you would know how to handle this to our best.
Yes.
I sit down next to her and I say, I would like a 12-handed, 2-headed battle axe that is war ready, battle prepared, and not decorative in any way, shape, or form. The key that I am looking for is durability. If possible, if you have access to, or way of, or could direct me to after this transaction, one who could provide this item with the Asimite sorcery to increase its durability with the blessings of Cain, I would love to pay you even more.
What you asked for is possible.
Thank you.
As she breaks out in abacus.
You are very fair. I appreciate this.
She starts. You hear clicking and doot, 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 click, 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 and
I don't interrupt her.
she's going. It's
I patiently wait with my hands folded.
time goes by, and she writes something down on a piece of paper and sets it forward.
I reach for the note after she lets go of it.
Mm-hmm.
I open it. How many health points do I lose?
Nothing. She's not doing you dirty. Like,
Oh, so this. All right. I thought this was a kind of magic. I was just like, oh, second edition magic. I'm really getting screwed.
Oh dear.
Nice.
you see 5 points in resources and 2 major boons. I am open to negotiations.
Oh, good. Well, I am willing to pay you as far as my resources allow.
Mm-hmm.
I am willing to pay you the equivalent of 5 resources a month for 6 months, if that is what it takes. But my boons are more difficult for me to part with, especially due to the difficulties and minor slavery I have been possessed under.
Higher slavery. Oh.
Well, I can't remember
I know.
John's NPC friend, the one that enslaved me to the pack.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name to save my life.
Duke Samson.
Oh,
Yes.
son of a bitch, that guy.
Yes. Duke Samson has told me that under the horrifying pains of a true death that would make me beg for non-existence and oblivion, I am to assist a small pack, but not take over these younglings. So my time is not my own, but my money is still my own. I'm sorry if this presents a difficulty to you.
No difficulty, but I understand, and the money is theoretically not the issue. As she looks at your clothes and she says, clearly you can pay it, but the question of it is the amplifications and the gifts of blood require something a bit more substantial.
I'm willing to negotiate.
I have access to such things, but it's not a monetary thing, can not equate to such things.
Well then, I believe we can debate that part of the venture at a later time, but the item in question can still be produced.
Absolutely.
Lovely then.
5 points of resources for the next 6 months.
And then I go over the materials that will be put into this.
She make your specifications.
Silver etching, copper core,
She makes notes.
steel lining. Oh, these is. If you know your occult, you're just like, oh shit.
Well, hot diggity damn.
You just made a werewolf slaying demon like aura of hell. Like, oh god.
Someone's really trying to impress somebody.
Like, if she just wields this weapon against almost anything in the game, this can like kill a Ryoka. A jade orb placed in the center by the brim of its edge. Wooden wrapped leather at the pommel. So yes, it can stake a vampire. And oh god, I think it's orichalcum to deal with wraiths.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna like roll intelligence plus occult to see if like my character can remember it,
All right.
because that was reaching even for me. I'll spend a will.
All right.
Totally yes. So yes, it's also good against wraiths and mummies. It's White Wolf proof, basically.
What's that? Does it exist in White Wolf? It can kill it.
She looks at it and she says, "I see. So who are you expecting to kill?" Like she just asks you in a quizzical manner. You're like,
Oh, this isn't for me. This is for a very beloved of my own.
"Oh,
Did she say oh or who?
she just said oh," and then she said, "Who?"
I'm sure you can understand that her safety is paramount, and secrets are everywhere.
Yes, of course.
The best left secret is silent.
We have a romantic. And she says, "Well, this will take some time."
I'm sure, but I believe in your craftsmanship.
Yes. The payments are due at the first of or due every moon cycle, she says.
And once every new moon, I will present you with your payment.
And as a testimony to my craftsmanship, you will be able to see the progress of said material.
You bless me. Thank you.
Absolutely.
As an budding amateur smith myself, I would be delighted to see your process.
If you are interested, she walks to the back and you see a quarterstaff that you know who should be here? Aaron's character, but
It's fine. He can come with.
um
Yes, I came with him when he was like trying to woo his woman.
all right. So Aaron, you want to be here?
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
So
Out of my sleeping bag.
she pulls out a quarterstaff that's made out of cold iron.
Beautiful.
Would you like to make a perception alert, miss?
Give me a sec. Pulling up my
That's
sheet.
not intelligence occult.
He's checking for craftsmanship. You can check for if it's actually a cult. Like,
I'm checking if this is actual cold iron.
Hey,
Yeah.
what is it? Perception alertness?
perception alertness, diff 6.
What were we saying? Ethan?
Holy crap.
I need to see your screen, buddy.
Ah, shit. Hang on.
Plug in your camera.
No, it's in. It's just I'm not. Yeah, it's doing this stupid thing again.
Diff 6, buddy.
3 successes.
8 steps from perfection.
Damn. In character, I just go my.
She starts actually pointing out the imperfections in the staff where she made her mistakes. Like,
That is a mark of a true artist. Being able to see her mistakes and admitting to them so that she can improve them in the future.
I was rushed.
For
I
work
assure
that is
you,
rushed,
you
I
will
assure
not
you
be
this is-
rushed.
For work that is rushed, I assure you, this is still something short of a marvel.
This is definitely a cult. If they was whacked in the face with this, they risk, death. The true death. Like,
Mhm. I would like to add cold iron to the list for the back end. And I thank her for reminding me of this. So the bat side of it actually does damage to changelings.
Oh god.
she tells you that will be another 8 months of payment. Like,
I believe in a year you will be able to accomplish this.
sufficient. Like,
The lengths this man is running to woo her.
yes. This is a small fortune. Like,
This is a small country.
You just made her queen somewhere.
yeah. If someone- I doubt any normal person would be able to lift this, but like,
But with her, this will be like a butter knife.
yeah.
Because all these materials are still lighter than steel.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is amazing.
She scratches her head.
Senator, are you attracted to someone? Yes, I am. Why are they now Slayer, Crusher, Slasher?
Then are you attracted to someone who can clearly throw us off the city edge?
I believe, Atlas is a good model for relationships.
I'm facepalming so hard right now.
Strength is its own reward.
Tread lightly. Don't want to find out you've been crushed by something.
Oh, I have a plan for that.
Oh god, what did I say that for?
I have this big bloody plan set up, don't you worry.
Bloody.
Dear me. As
As you hear the gods giggle in the background.
Oh, he's giggling, alright.
As you see the female Nosferatu yell at her husband, how come we don't do things like this anymore? Continue to wear upon his face.
Well, I have not been invited in a very long time. I assume that you had a backlog of things done.
This is true. This is true.
If I might, I would offer my services to help you acquire things at a steadier pace.
She looks
A
at
minor apprenticeship, if you may.
fiddles with her glasses. How are you with a hammer, son?
I asked if I could just display it. If I am insufficient, you may insult me and add price to what I have required.
Sufficient.
I know what she wants. Okay, pumping up for blood. I don't
Alright.
have a first turn advantage with this, so that's only +4 to strength. And 3 with crafts, so that's 5 plus 4, that's 9 dice.
Okay.
And I am still using Mistopheline Minx after we get out of here, because I am spending another will.
I say you need a minimum of 5 successes in order to gain this apprenticeship.
Okay.
Just for the level of craft she is creating. Like, she won't insult you, but
Be ready.
Yep.
This may be a baroness of some sort. Like,
Why is my phone ringing?
1, 2, 3, 4.
she looks at you, strokes her beard.
Beard.
Yes.
Nosferatu.
Point.
She kind of corrects your posture. You use your dominant hand, she corrects you. You do have skill, but the level of artistry that's required for me to perform such things, you do not meet the prerequisites. You are not skilled, but the level of skill that's required for this task you do not yet possess.
As you wish. I merely only wish to aid you in this. I understand that you seem taxed as I look over at her husband.
He is sufficient, but my job pulls me in many directions.
Like I said, I am willing to help you in the needs of trade. If I pull where you need so that you may push another. There's no insider trading rules in the Dark Ages.
No, so I'm kind of have to make this up on the fly.
Yeah. Especially when we're on a living island that's floating in the air.
Yes,
Like,
this is going to be interesting.
I think this would be financially beneficial for both of us.
Leopard, make a intelligence commerce.
I don't know if he's here with us. Oh,
I'm
I see
still...
dice. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Jesus.
5.
You snag a look at her ledger of the redonkulous things she has charged people down through the years.
Mm-hmm.
You know about the financial stability of the nation. You look at her ledger. This does not add up.
Something is not right in the land of Oz.
Not only could she fix the problem,
I think she's causing it.
She might indeed be causing the problem.
It's a common sense moment. I really don't want to get in the way of a friend's endeavor here, but this is something that should be poked at.
You let the Nadir know?
You know what? I lowly whisper while she's got her head turned at the moment everything that I just caught on to. So
Alright.
yeah, she might you know that whole problem with the city going broke and everything? Her books do not add up, my friend.
Honesty with the Nosferatu is mandatory. As I look off screen because I know there's at least 12 other Nosferatu there.
I just got screwed, didn't I?
You whisper this.
Anthony, what is the rule of Nosferatu? How many Nosferatu are in this room?
I don't know, 12?
All of them. In every room.
For Leopard to get screwed.
Yeah. So, I'm just going to like honestly tell her like you do know what is happening financially with everyone, and what is it that you're doing then? Is this a greater plan of the clan? Is this a personal interest? Is this something that delights you?
She claps her hands. The doors close.
Oh shit.
You really think that we can't keep a secret? We're failures. Look at us. Does it really matter if we even tell everyone? We told everyone the island is going to fall. Do you know what they did? They told us to run away into the demons. You know this. Really?
I look at her. Woman,
I'm just gonna like
we're all
look at
running
her
enough
like
water.
edge
We
my
don't need to make
glasses
any
over
more
my eyes.
accusations.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at her and edge my glasses over my eyes. Like, really?
My
Really?
clan's already in enough
Are you
water.
serious?
I can't make any accusations. I can't say anything.
Are you really gonna take time and energy out of your day to like fuck with us? Like, you know that we're worthless. You're wasting your time. All you're doing is dirtying your foot stepping on a cockroach. Really?
You're being paid.
The blinds close, and she says, well, I just had to put out the sentries in the front. You see, my dears, a lot of people don't appreciate my being here.
And you are showing them the error of their ways?
Oh, of course. Much as an elder could step on a cockroach.
I can't completely disagree with that statement.
Unfortunately, I can. And I just give her that look of like, ask me more.
Oh, so say you.
Yes, I've witnessed the idiocy that happens in the court. They don't notice. They are not getting your message. You're speaking to them in riddles, giving them credit. They are children. They do not understand the rhyme.
So you're saying at the end of the day I should pay a visit?
Maybe they would know you exist. They are dumb, simple, wrong.
They're sending us down into demon land in order to fix their problems. It's come to that point.
Look at the two of us. We're two idiot merchants that want to throw our money at things. Do you really think we're going to like go up to a demon, rip off its head, and challenge its pit lord?
Oh, so that bumbling fool Alfonso thinks he can do things again. No.
The hardest part of my day is carrying plates. I am not a warrior.
Hardest part of my day is making deals. You think I can lift a sword that well?
Yeah. They sent me down to the demon land and told me to like make circles to try to keep them open.
I know, I saw.
You want me to
You
go
saw
down
how
and
much
bargain
that
with the
failed.
city?
I saw.
Mhm.
I'm quite aware.
They threw us out into the cities and told us to go find secrets in magic.
And expected us to come back alive.
We came back with our tail between our legs. They don't want us to do research. They don't want us to read things. They don't want us to translate things. They don't want us to move around money.
Just do as we're told.
I understand that you can do that better than us. Granted. But we are not being used to the best of our abilities.
Have they finished the purification circle?
The purification circle was almost immediately defiled and started boiling while the demons laughed.
I understand, my dear. I'm talking not your earth spirits, the way you talk to them and your Koldunic practices.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the purification circle where we were supposed to take back the earth. What has Alfonso done?
I don't think he's done much of anything. Why don't you consult the snake spitter that is currently in the center of our island
There's
that no one has dealt with?
As her eyes turn a pale, earthy tone.
Do you understand now why I speak of them so poorly and openly?
Her eyes turn a pale earthy color as she walks to the back, waves her hand, and oh shit, it's the snake lady.
Hmm. I. The children of Osiris are not here.
What manner of heresy is this? And she looks at it like,
Wait, what?
she kind of hits it in its face. It's like, wake, foul beast. Like,
What the
Oh.
hell is happening?
Great. Wake up the Setite Pit Lord. That'll go over really well.
Wait. I apologize, but what just happened?
She just woke up a Setite Pit Lord in the center of the island.
Oh, son of a bitch. Why?
Looks like I don't have to make the payment, though.
I'm kind of just staring like, the fuck.
as,
And I'm just, like, casually thinking about, like, what I'm going to do with that pile of money now.
as she kind
Because I'm
of,
an actual merchant.
as she
You
kind
we both are, but, I'm kind of, what the fuck?
as she kind of looks at it
Two kinds of people.
and starts ripping information from its skull.
Hmm.
Then and there, you know what elder levels of Auspex looks like. As she starts ripping information from its head, its eyes roll to the back of its head, and it seems that whatever thing it was trying to do has been immediately stopped, and a husk of ashen just falls to the ground.
Mhm.
Now then, thank you very much, Thanadir.
Oh, it gets much worse than that. That's just the first snowflake of this blizzard.
What?
Yes. Aren't you wondering why I'm able to give out this information so freely?
How?
Because this is the least classified problems we have.
What is the? What do you? What? Speak clearly.
I am.
What is the issue?
I'm looking at her dead ass. Like, just, you have intelligence. Think about it. Like, I'm a nobody. I know this, and I'm allowed to talk about this in front of other vampires. That means this is not a big deal. Compared to the other shit we have to deal with.
The economy.
She can put two and two together.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
He looks at you. Tell me more.
That is what I can speak of publicly.
I didn't ask you. I said tell me.
Nice. Very nice.
Well then.
Mhm. Aaron, do you have Gen 5?
No, I do not have Gen 5.
Okay. So then she might try that on him.
Yeah.
Just answer her questions. This is me helping you. Like,
I thought she was trying to use Dominator presence.
oh no, she's asking you. She's trying to be cordial.
I think we're having our
information from your head. So
we're getting that everyone gets one nice moment where it's just tell her or doom.
You know that if I give this information to you freely, my clan will never trust me again. And the prince will probably have me killed like he has other people at court.
the prince's life is forfeit.
Always. But I am lowest on the totem pole,
No.
and currently enslaved to pathmates.
And my
I do
clan
not
is
need to make my life any harder by also being an oathbreaker.
and my clan is not exactly in the best of positions at the moment.
Your high king, as it were, won't live through the night.
That's true.
Oh dear.
Like, the main thing I'm giving is, like, complete and utter no fear whatsoever. I am rolling that Willpower 9, Self-Control 4.
All right.
I have Courage of 5. Bring it.
Alright, I guess this is happening then.
I step away from Thenadier.
Like, I am telling her the straight truth. It's like, listen, you know I am fucked if I give you that. Why don't you go to court and like just demand this from them since it's your blood right as a Cainite?
That is an elder.
No, I can't do that too.
You know how to
no.
conduct. Yeah, it's like you know how to conduct yourself. You're doing this for attention anyhow. I'm telling you, you're not getting any attention from them because they're all idiots.
God, what's happening?
I am telling you to go to court and show them that you exist, so that someone can remember what your name is.
Just so that they look you in the face and say shit.
Mm-hmm. I already introduced myself as a cockroach. Do you really think you can intimidate me? I've already had my life threatened like 4 times before I wake up every morning.
By the time I wake up, my life is already forfeit.
Right, it's like, come on.
She looks at you and you could feel her presence on your head.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, his or both of ours?
Both of you.
Ah, shit.
You can feel it, but then you can feel the pressure stop, and she says, "You have done me a service. I shall come to court." Like,
I have asked nothing for you and given you this information.
she smiles. Smart little cockroach. Like,
Exactly. Because you would have found out this information the second you would have gotten sick of hiding, and you would have been angry. Perhaps. But it's best not to spoil her radiance.
Indeed.
tell your so-called king that mom is coming back.
I have hinted at him at so many things and directly told him things. His fingers have not lifted.
Tell her that mom will be coming home shortly. Like,
I will deliver your message, but please understand if they do not bother to interpret it.
He may just take it as some form of garble.
Again, I believe you are giving our current Cainites far too much credit and far too wide of a berth. By the way, how many hours until the city falls to its death? As I look over to Aaron's character.
What was it, in like 3 days, like 15 days left?
Well, this is downtime, so that's less.
So I want
14.
both of you to make a willpower test, difficulty of 9.
Oh, come on. Really?
I make it.
Wait, do I have to do that one too?
You spend the willpower. How did you make that?
What? Was there a 1 in there?
Yes.
Well, he made it.
Okay. All right. So you make it. You feel a slight fog lift over your head, Aaron.
Huh.
You walk out. You look around. It feels like you've been asleep for a very long time.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what you get. Senator, you feel the same way too.
That doesn't make any sense.
What just happened?
I question.
I'm questioning too.
The old lady smiles and tells you, have a look around the city.
Oh no.
Mm, disbelief.
I look at Thennadir.
She looks at you and smiles and says, what have you been believing?
Floating
They
islands.
play tricks on you. Trixie, Trixie.
Huh. I'm just gonna poke my head outside the shop and see what's going on.
All right, tell me what you see.
You poke your head outside and you're definitely on an island, but it's definitely not falling. Like,
This island was never flying to begin with, was it?
no, not at all. Like,
That would make more sense.
This island's been on the goddamn ground the entire time.
With a circle of protection around it that is being broken over time.
yes.
That makes a hell of a lot more sense and costs a hell of a lot less magic.
Kind of step back in. Look at the Nosferatu. Look at Thennadir. I give him the most stone cold face of we have been fucking had in my life.
Yes, my time has been wasted, and I do require payment for wasted time.
You and me both.
As my eyes are like both closed, and I'm just like, you know that kind of rage where you just
The cold, calm rage.
that rage where everything just pulls into your body, and you just you feel like you could whisper at a tank, and it would just drift off and bleed into the air.
Hmm. She looks at you and she smiles and she says, well,
I'm
then.
twice past that.
She looks at you and smiles. She says, well, then, children, I believe we have a problem, don't we?
Oh, do we? I'm at cold and collected rage right now.
Hmm.
So, why are you not Prince?
Been too busy keeping my brood alive. There's a definite threat, but
Not what we thought it was.
Now that we've been wasting our time, why are you not Prince? You could have just appeared at any council, at any clan meeting, at even
They have had the people of
Just
the city running scared like ants,
wasting resources and time,
squabbling with each other over who gets control of the little mound.
wasting so much of everything. And you hand-waved this solution. You have been active and awake and busy. But if you just sat on a throne, this problem would not have existed. That is literally all you needed to have done, and there is no book that bans this. You are clearly not clanless. You are clearly not wantless, and you are clearly not bloodless, and your heart's blood is of worth to Cain. You know that the crown is still available for you. Forget any stupid scepter that calls himself king.
and she laughs at you and says, that man is so king. You know this, and I know this.
Man is worse than a child.
Okay. As she puts her hand on your cheek and she says, I had to protect my line. I had to protect Nosferatu.
I understand that will be your excuse for the public.
But you see, if I ascended, the greater threats would have known. And you are not yet ready to face this threat.
We are not ready to face the knight, or a rat, or a chair, or a table leg, or a drunk human, or a drunk human with a Bible. We're never ready for anything. So that is not a new problem.
But it is still a very present problem.
We have a structure. You could have a child at any time. You are clearly of age long enough, blood thick enough, that none would challenge it. You could have offered up a voice piece at any time.
She looks at you and she says, all will be revealed very soon.
Fine. Just fine.
Your battle axe will be ready.
Mm-hmm. And since you're a keeper of secrets, I am willing to exchange a secret for you.
I'm listening.
May we have some privacy? As I look around, knowing that I'm looking at least one Nosferatu in the face.
She claps her hand and you see shuffling and moving as you just hear the door just do like.
I wait for full, utter silence, and then I dart my eyes around to go.
Oh, that don't beat all.
Yeah, you don't need Auspets, you just need politics. Basic knowledge of a clan. I know that obfuscate exists. Alright. According to the following, there are traitors in the midst. And I rattle this off to her.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, for a greater boon, I am willing to trade a greater secret. Do I have your interest?
Yes.
And I look at my associates, and I say, for our continued survival, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the room.
Done and done.
Mhm.
I step out, close the door behind myself.
What a dark web we weave.
Yes. Welcome to vampire politics.
Nope, I'm out of the room. I am gone.
I pull out a piece of paper, I close my eyes, and I imagine the concept of someone dancing as I write out what happened at the clan meeting. Because fuck you, Dominate. Basic knowledge of a clan, Ventru.
Oh, god damn you, Clan Ventru. God damn you.
Your eyes widen and she's just like, oh, really?
Mhm. So you have read this,
Yes.
and I burn it. And
Yes.
take the ashes with me.
She has a eidetic memory, so she's like, okay.
Mhm. I am glad that we can be of service with each other.
Indeed. And what is it that you would ask of me?
I will hold this boon for a time of my most unpleasant natures.
Alright.
For I foresee horrible things happening in my future, and I would not care to disappoint the timelines.
She shakes her head.
I open the door. Is there anything else you would like to say? As I look over at my associate Aaron.
I'm still collecting my rage right now, so
I'll give you a moment. I close the door. So what else will you expect from me? From this clearly calculated attack that you have presented for me?
Who are you referring to? Are you talking to Aaron or are you talking
I'm talking to her right now.
Okay, repeat
Because I am clearly your pawn right now.
Your assistance will be needed shortly.
Mhm.
At a time of my choosing, I will come for you.
Of course you will. I understand that I am a pawn. I am only insulted that I am not at least acknowledged as one. If I am going to be your chess piece, I expect to at least know it.
And with that, she nods and she says, very well done.
This kitten has claws.
oh boy.
But with that first taste, I do hope that you can find a simple Asimite to shed his blood a little bit on it. If he needs a tribute, I am more than willing to prepare it.
He needs a tribute.
The Asimite,
Yes.
for his services.
Yes.
I already have buckets of blood that is a perfect tide for him. Now, here is where you're going to love this. The vampire in question that had this blood in its system originally no longer exists. There is no way to drink this blood and worry of the blood bond.
You're welcome.
I'm just going to let you process that for a second. That the myriad of magical mayhem that can manifest from that.
She nods.
Will that be sufficient?
It will be sufficient.
A pleasure doing business with you.
And with that, we'll end the scene there. She shakes your hand.